And sometimes the way God delivers us from the devil's plans is not in the timeline that we would like. How do I know this? Because that's how it worked for Jesus. Jesus prayed this very prayer. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. Is it the only time where Jesus prayed something that the Father did not answer? He did not let that cup pass from him. He wouldn't. Jesus followed it with, nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done. And this is why the Lord's Prayer is such a beautiful prayer. Because it puts us with a good Father. And before we even make our requests for daily bread or forgiveness or deliverance from trials, we're also praying, your kingdom come and your will be done, as Jason preached several weeks ago. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And having framed it as a good Father and having framed our hearts as a heart that says, your will, not mine, then we can say, deliver us, and trust that He will, even if it doesn't happen in the timeline that we would choose. But here's what we are promised. Here's what we are promised. Deliverance will come. Deliverance will come. Jesus goes through this time of testing and trial. He endures the suffering of the cross. He dies and is buried. But on the third day, the Father delivered him from the evil one. He did not abandon him to death. He rescued him and raised Jesus up from the dead. There is a reason why in the book of Acts, when they preach about the resurrection, they don't talk about it early on. They don't talk about it like Jesus is some sort of superhero who emerged and Superman breaking the chains despite his kryptonite weakened body. They don't talk about Jesus conquering death. In the earliest sermons about the resurrection, they say, and God raised Jesus from the dead. And what they're trying to make us notice is that Jesus fully died. Jesus fully went to the grave, but God is faithful to deliver us from evil, and God raised Jesus from the dead.